Welcome and welcome back, my dear Taropals. Unbelievable that we have literally spent 7 months of this year. 6 months, half year gone. We are entering the 7th month. Wow, this was one of the fastest year of my life. I don't know about yours. It is literally flying by, and I think after the pandemic, it almost feels like we've all had a quantum leap. If you're into spirituality and you are into a little bit on the woohoo side of it, you'd kind of know that we actually did make a quantum leap. But without digressing today, we are looking at the energies for the month of July 2025. What can you expect? Health, love, spirituality, career, money, finances. You know the drill, we cover it all. It's a pick a card reading. Of course, it's a general reading, so you may feel drawn to more than one pile, and that's absolutely natural. I'm personally drawn to pile 2 and pile 3, I can tell you that. So listen to your intuition, and if you're guided to pick more than one pile, please go ahead and do so. You will find, of course, timestamps for each. If you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, I strongly request, I urge, I insist that you do so, because that is a little bit of a tiny free energy exchange. You know how YouTube works. It helps the creator, it helps the reader. Now, what are we doing today? We are using runes. So I have 3 runes here, as you can see. We have tarot, of course. We will be using Sai Baba Oracle Guidance, Moonology, what self-care rituals should be a part of your July month. And without much ado, let me give you a quick close-up of each of these files, okay? First option, and of course you may have felt drawn to even the images on the thumbnail. I've not even honestly decided if I'm going to go with the actual rune or the images. We'll see. So pile number 1, that is your rune. It's called Dagaz or Agaz, okay, and that's option 1. Option 2, we have Era or Jera. That's option 2. And last but not the least, we have Berkha as option number 3. As you saw, there are some more runes under each of them, and we will play. We'll of course watch what that unfolds in individual pile readings. If you need a little bit more time, feel free to pause the video. Since we've started this new thing that some of you want me to give you which pile would I pick. Today I felt like 2 piles, so I'm actually going to give you 2 piles because I am personally drawn to both piles. I always listen to my intuitions. I'm sharing what I would go with. So I'm going with pile number 2 and pile number 3. I will see you in your respective timestamps. Okay, pile number 1, July 2025. We're looking at what is the key theme, what can you expect come in. We have Dagaz, we have answers, and we have Gebo. Interesting. I want to get our Moonology out. In fact, let's first talk about these messages, okay? There's some sort of a transformation that you're very focused on, or you should be focused on if you're not, and it's a physical transformation, okay? Dieting, a change in the kind of exercise that you're doing, a change in the kind of routines that you run with, which affect directly or indirectly how your physical body feels. That kind of a transformation, right? A physical transformation, a change in your routine, a change in your health regime, okay? This change may seem initially as an external shift, but like everything else in life, whatever we change in our day-to-day life has deeper shifts in our psyche, in our destiny, in our fate. After all, fate is all about tiny things that add up together, okay? And as you make those shifts, as you change that diet, as you join that gym, as you take up that yoga class, that Zumba class, that I'm recently introduced to tapping and I'm absolutely loving it. So whatever is the new change that you bring in, it's going to bring you some answers of something that you've been seeking for a very long time. So to give an example, it will not play out in the same way, but get the context. Let's say you change your gym, okay, and now you don't go at 6 o'clock in the evening, you go at 11 a.m. in the morning. Let's say you've changed the gym timing, and just that shift, as you change that gym timing, maybe you meet somebody at your Jim, who has an opportunity for you to collaborate with them or do something with them which brings you further financial abundance. And you've been looking for such a partner on that particular aspect of life. You see what I'm trying to say? Like one physical change leading you to someone or something or some answer. Now this is an external answer I give you. For many of you it may be like just a eureka moment, right? Just waking up at a different hour gives you better ideas, you're brainstorming better. So some physical change leading to some answer and thereby bringing you some sort of an offering, some sort of a gift. This is a wonderful month. I strongly recommend you guys, especially there's a Guru Purnima on the 10th of July. It's a full moon. Donate something, okay? Give to some donatable cause, some charity cause, somebody who's needy. Donate something. That offering would be 5 times more impactful versus giving something to a temple. I mean, I'm not saying don't go pray to a temple or don't offer something to a temple, but give something to a living being who will benefit from that. That offering would be taken by, I'm seeing the Ganesha energy, so if you do connect with his energy, if you want his blessings, I would love it if you can type Om Gam Ganapate Namaha. That's my pile number 1. That tells me that you are connected to the Ganesha energy. I always link this card with also Pisces. We can evidently see the fish energy here. Doing something for the ocean, giving back to the environment, that's another cause that can bring you very, very close to some sort of an abundance, some sort of a, if you understand the word Berkha, if you understand Hindi, that's the word I'm channeling, okay? Some sort of a prosperity comes by this offering, this giving, this community service, this taking care of the planet, this taking care of the aquatic life that you may get interested in, okay? Last but not the least, I want to bring your focus to the fact that there's something that you will start, initiate or do in the month of July, which will play out beautifully by the time it's the Chinese New Year in 2026. So February and July are interlinked for you guys, okay? Whatever you're doing in July, or whatever you're starting in July, whatever you say to somebody in July, it will come back to you by the time it's February 2026. And if you are somebody like me who likes to keep notes of things I've been told or things I've heard and then go back and check if that happened, I want you guys, I would love it if you guys can write it down somewhere and then come back in February and tell me if something happened. If you are into journaling, that's the best way of living life, I personally feel, because you have a witness to everything that you're going through, and I'd love to hear if that really played out, because I'm strongly seeing that, okay? I'm also channeling a very specific South Asian country for you, so maybe like a Japan or Singapore, which is important for this particular pile. You may be planning to go there, you may be planning to shift there, somebody may be coming in from there, some collaboration may come in, but those specific countries also came in for pile number 1, okay? I think that's quite a lot to start off your reading with. Let's get started, okay? I hope you've typed Om Gam Ganapate Namaha if that's an energy you'd like to claim. And let's see what Moonology tells us about pile number 1 and July. Okay? Take time and breathe out. Love this. I strongly feel I would like to recommend you guys yoga or tapping or something like that, because it brings our breath work back into place, focusing on the breath. Okay? Okay, something you've also been rushing as an answer or a solution. This message talks about slow down. If you're not getting a direct answer, if you're asking somebody something, if you've done enough follow-up on a sales call, if you've sent enough emails or messages, just slow down. Let it breathe, okay? Have faith in your dreams. Yeah, this is a month of patience. You may not see the immediate results, but like I said, by February, you'll see it. Wow, we talked Pisces. Look at the amount of fish energy, guys. If you have strong Pisces energy in your birth chart, Pisces rising or Virgo risings, this is literally your reading, full moon in Pisces, which happens in the month of, September. Yeah, so there's some specific timelines here, 60 days from the time you see this reading. Full moon in Pisces is also bringing us back to, are you balancing your health, your well-being with everything else that is externally going on into your life? Perhaps I strongly have this feeling for you guys, pile number 1s, that July is going to really bring you a lot of opportunities, and you would be excited to pick all of them. There's this message here to kind of slow it down, okay? Like maybe pick 1 or 2 of things that you want to do, focus on, prioritize, and finish it, kill it, and then move on to the next one, okay? Yeah, there's this yin yang energy. There's also this cosmic play of the divine. I'll show you guys if you've missed it. I'm pretty sure nobody can, but I'll still show. That's the fish. That's the fish again. Okay, there's a fishy fish energy here. So yeah, aquatic life, reaching out to fishes, oceans, praying to the avatar of Vishnu, which is, there's an avatar of Vishnu which is like the fish, Matsyakanna. That can help. September is also Durga Puja, and that brings in a significance of fish for certain communities. And full moon in Pisces talks about you will get the answers that you're seeking, just a little more patience. It's coming to you. If you can just focus on your physical transformation, you may be surprised that whatever you're seeking otherwise, emotionally, financially, will start lining up. Okay, I am going to dive now into tarot July for my pile number ones. Okay, that's your first card out. Temperance. Do you see how yin yang is playing out significantly for pile number one? Temperance is again mixing two complementary or sometimes even contradictory energies and bringing them into alignment. Okay, something is coming together which are typically not the same. Opposites attract. This could be in your relationships. You may be meeting somebody who's, by the way, a Sagittarius or a Pisces, who beautifully complements the active masculine and the active feminine side of you. This also brings me back to patience as a message. Temperance is also knowing when to temper it down, when to just in simple words, not react. This also is a card which deeply links to Archangel Gabriel. If you've never researched on him, go to ChatGPT after this, read about Archangel Gabriel. There's a message that he wants to send to you. There's a connection that he has with you. Wow, pile number ones. Heart chakra opening, creativity, love. And this is self-love first. You're learning to love yourself. Beautifully connects with this card. Physical transformation, health, taking care of our body, taking care of our vessel, and thereby feeling that deep love and that divine. I strongly do sense it, so I will say it. For many of you, if you're single and you're looking, this is a month you may actually come across somebody who's playful, who's free-flowing. You know, sometimes this era now makes every relationship like an effort, you know, like performative. But you are coming to a place wherein you're no longer trying to perform to please somebody, or nobody's really performative to impress you. It's like you have common interests. You like things that they like, and they like things that you like. And you're not trying to impress them, so you're not trying to show up there. You actually like it. Okay? This card also always makes me think of you cannot fill another's cup with an empty cup. So ensure that you're taking care of your physical body, your mental health, before showing up for those around you. Two of Swords. There's a decision by the end of the month which you will not need to push it. You know, there's something like as if you're starting the month with, I need to make this decision. I'm so worried. I'm so, I don't know which is the right road to go. That answer, there's some sort of a revelation, some sort of a clarity which will come, which is going to be undeniable. So just wait for it. Don't rush into action while you're in anxiety. Wait for that inspired thought to come. And if you're worrying about, am I going to miss out on something? Am I going to make the wrong decision by delaying it? I don't think so. That answer will naturally come to you. Okay? This card has something, this pile has definitely some sort of a revelation, answer, gift, offering. Those are the messages. Wow. Some of you may actually also get pregnant. Now that message coming together, that offering, that blessing could be pregnancy. So if you don't want to be pregnant, I just warned you. There's a significant Libra energy as well now, because we were looking at that yin and yang in the fishes, the Pisces, and Empress is that Venus Libra energy. Okay, creating something. Pile number ones, if you have any sort of mental hang-ups, okay, around creation, I can't art, I can't sing, I can't paint, I can't dance. You don't have to do it to impress somebody. Again, this is not a month of performance. This is a month of pleasure, enjoying it, loving your body, taking care of yourself in every way, a man or woman. Okay, that glow up is going to be real and true. This is a month wherein you are supposed to just go all in. Color your hair, join that routine, focus on drinking enough water. Okay, hydration, every way in which you can take care of yourself, you will see that you attract opportunities just naturally. Okay, Empress is literally the diva. Okay, she's not trying to prove anything, perform anyone. She's just love, and she flows, and she loves herself the most because she knows when she does that, she's a loving person to everybody around her. I wish I had picked pile number 1 because this is an amazing energy, guys. I'm really happy for you. Okay, look at the amount of major arcanas. That's 3 major arcanas, guys. Temperance, Sagittarius, Libra, and now we have the Mercury energy. Okay, we have Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, with Gemini showing up. You're a master manifester this month, and especially through your creation. Whether you paint, whether you create something with, just write a letter, use your hands as much as you possibly can when it comes to your manifestations. Okay, whether you're giving donations, give it with your own hand. Okay, hands are powerful for you. Okay, and we have that September energy as well, which is full moon in Pisces, which typically comes in the Virgo season. Okay, so I sense that Virgo energy. You have all the resources. This card talks about whatever you're trying to create, whether it's financial abundance, whether it's getting a new job, whether it's coming into union with your partner, whether it's whatever you're trying to seek or create. You should not think that you lack any sort of support, help, or resources, whatever that may be. So you have the right tools, you have the right software, you have the right people, you have the right network to get what you want in the month of July. I've not got a single negative card for this pile, and if you follow me for a long time, you know that I wouldn't just make a reading sound all good if I don't see all good, but it is a beautiful month. It's about spirituality, it's about taking care of yourself, it's about feeling your own body. That's another 2. Some of you may be seeing the number 222, and that could be a confirmation that everything I'm saying about this reading is your message. You're juggling more than one thing, and maybe that's what may cause a little bit of burnout, and you may also create another source of income. For many of you, you've been waiting for some sort of a thing to close, a deal to close, an offer to happen, and it's happening in the month of July. Do come back and tell me if it does. There is another source of income coming your way, and in fact, some of you may be surprised, like, I didn't even want it, I wasn't even looking for it. I'm surprised somebody thought that I'm worthy of being given a chance. It's going to take you a little aback that it comes to you that effortlessly, okay? Because we are tuned to believe that we got to earn it, we should be hustling for it. But this is a month wherein I feel like if you're just in the right mindset, if you're just taking care of yourself, if you're just in your own lane, and you're respecting yourself. That's a very strong message coming in. Do you respect yourself enough? Because if you do, the right opportunities will come in. This is also a wonderful month, by the way, with the Magician showing up, for you to learn a new language. If you've been thinking about whether it's a coding language or a literature language, whichever way you want to go with it, there's something to do with learning a new language. Maybe also learning a new language of expression. Oh my God, pile number 1, just go home. Go home. It's a wonderful month. That's it. Let's just seal it. I mean, do we need any more cards? 9 of Cups. There's a wish fulfillment coming. I mean, look at that. Look at that. This is crazy. This is just crazy. I don't think I need to pull any more cards for this particular pile. We have 7 cards here, and you are a powerful manifester this month. Okay, use the full moon. I'm again saying the Guru Purnima is important for this pile. The Jupiter showing up is literally Guru showing up. Some of you may literally manifest a Guru, and maybe you've been trying to manifest a Guru. You're feeling a little lost, you're feeling a little, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, and either in the physical 3D or just by some connection, you feel like you finally found your Guru, somebody who's guiding you through life, a mentor. Okay, so the full moon is important. 10th of July, 11th of July, that week is important for you. 3rd of July is important for you. 9th of July, 4th of July, 15th of July. Those are some relevant dates I'm just giving, which are popping up when you may see these conversations, these manifestations coming your way. Oh my God, I have to show you this. The tides are turning in your favor. The wheel of time is turning in your favor. Pile number 1s. What a month. What a way to kick off this reading. I'm feeling super energized. It's 1 o'clock in the night, but your cards have given me crazy energy. Okay. If you've loved all of this and you want to claim this energy, okay, I want you guys to leave me a fish emoji now in the comment section below. Tells me that my pile number 1s have watched me all the way till here. And it would really, really be wonderful if you can share this with any of your friends who you know enjoy such content. Sai's message for you. You're not alone anytime in this month. In fact, you may get overwhelmed with the amount of attention, affection, companionship that you're getting. But even if you feel in that crowd that, am I really understood? Am I really accepted? Do they love me for who I am? This is Baba's message for you. You're not alone in anything that you do. Okay? Don't be scared of these new beginnings. Surrender that narrative that you're creating. Okay? Can you allow life to surprise you? Do you think you really deserve good things? Some of you are listening to this reading and going like, that's just another tarot reader telling us nice things. Okay? And I know a lot of tarot readings do sound like that, but I mean, I can tell you, I love giving hard truths. Okay, I love it when a pile just comes out with shadow work and intensity, and I'm a Scorpio moon. I like talking about those things way more than telling you, oh, life is a bed of roses. So in my reading, if I'm telling you that it's a wonderful month, it is a wonderful month, claim it, deserve it, own it. That is what the message is. Don't try to control the month, enjoy the month. And as I say that, here's a balanced message. I love how Sai wanted to bring that in. If you have promised yourself that you're going to drink 3 glasses of water, 4 glasses of water, 7 glasses of water, whatever is your promise to yourself, I'm going to wake up at 8 in the morning. Assertiveness with yourself first. It's very easy to get assertive with other people, okay? Boundaries and all of that. And yes, that is all a message. But can you first have the discipline to listen to what you've promised yourself? Can you stick with it? Can you respect your own boundaries? Can you respect other people's boundaries? Okay, can you hold that itch to have that sweet dish today? Yeah, that is the message here. Okay, that is Sai's message for you. We will wrap this reading with some more self-care cards. What can you be doing to keep yourself this aligned? While we've told you a lot what you should and can be doing, but let's take a look at any self-care messages that come up for pile number 1. Let's see. Abundance planning, money. Abundance, money. Chinese New Year is very relevant for you, yeah? Maybe something you started in the month of February is also giving you fruition now. February 2025, now coming in and giving you some money. But what is this self-care ritual? Imagine that you every week cut yourself $1 million check. Now you have to spend that $1 million check. That is what this is about, okay? It's about mindset shifts. It's neuroplasticity. By the way, mindset shifts around if I give you $1 million every week, how will you spend it? Can you write it in your diary? Can you even imagine spending $1 million? What would you spend it on? That is what one of your manifestation rituals should be. Clean your space, number 9. Pretty evident. Energy moves. Some of you may get actually very interested in Chinese zodiac. Okay, tell me if you know your Chinese zodiac sign, by the way. Watch a movie, as simple as that. Unplug. The number 9 has repeated here. If you've noted, 5 plus 4 is 9. 9th of July. This is a year of 9, by the way. So yeah, clean your space. Do some abundance planning. How would you spend $1 million? If you want to share with me this comment section, if I give you $1 million, how would you spend it? Okay, tell it to me. You know, it's funny how hard it takes for some of us to even imagine, what am I going to do with it if I get it? And maybe that's what you need to think. Your brain will tap into that frequency, if you got what I mean. Loved doing this reading. What a phenomenally lucky month for you is all I would say. If you've liked it, please don't forget to hit that like button. Don't go without hitting that like button. Please hit that like button. Thank you. Okay, it's funny how we have to do these things on YouTube. It's hilarious, but anyway, I enjoy doing it. Thank you so much for spending your time today with me, and I'll see you either on the next pile if you've picked another pile, or in the next reading. Hello and welcome, pile number 2, my pile of harvest. That is what this rune stands for. By the way, before we even kick off your reading, there is a very old reading, very old because it's been, I take a long break from YouTube here and now. Personal tragedy, life's busy, you know the drill. Okay, but there's a very old reading that I had done around Akashic records. I'll try to find it if I remember when I post this. It's in my Timeless Playlist reading. I have a feeling that there's something in that reading that I've shared which is coming true for pile number 2s in this month. Okay, so if you're feeling drawn to a little more insight, if you want to, go ahead and watch that reading. You will have some answers there. Okay, how are we going to do this reading? We are going to look at your runes. Hold on, I need to drink some water. We are back. So we're starting it off with harvesting something that you've sown. Let's see what it is. Wow, it's a sun card. Okay, very specific message, of course. I know not everybody in pile 2 is a farmer or thinking of becoming a farmer, but this combination is a lot to do with organic farming, changing your diet to something cleaner, greener, becoming a vegetarian. Wow. And this talks about a karmic cleansing. Okay, what a beautiful combination. It's almost like, imagine that you have to you're preparing for an examination, and you've given 4 of them and it's the last one left. This message, I'm trying to give you a metaphor or an analogy, right? It's like there is one hard exam, there's one tough subject that will come up in the month of July, which the moment you clear, it's like as if you've just opened the windfall of some sort of an abundance or pleasure or companionship that you've always been seeking. Does that make sense? Like there's one last test, one last thing, which is hard, which will trigger you, which will be a little difficult. One last breakup, one last difficult conversation, one final investment, one final time wherein you sacrifice something that you really, really wanted for something long term that you really, really need. That kind of a thing that you'll have to go through in the month of July. And once you cross it, there's this assurance of it's done. You know, you're getting what you wanted. Okay. One evident message is, of course, many of you may choose to travel in the month of July, literally a road trip. The solo is also Sun, which talks about health and vitality. Some of you may be healing from something which is chronic, and it's like, you know, those things like just before it gets better, it gets a little worse. So don't lose heart in case you see like, oh, I was almost okay, and then suddenly it relapsed. It's fine. You're going to get okay. Okay. You're going to get okay. That's what I want you to remember, that if something starts getting a little shaky, just know that once this is done, you're sorted. Okay. And of course, life challenges don't end, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? Like this hurdle is done. This path is done. Okay. If you have been thinking about picking up gardening or any sort of an organic, I don't know why environment is coming up very strongly for July. Okay, so maybe some of us are just as a consciousness, we are the thought of gardening has, I hate it. Okay, typically not my thing. I'm not the kind of person who would ever get interested in. I think I've killed 2 or 3 plants in my life, and then I've just not been very interested in it, to be very, I mean, I love trees, I love nature, I mean, it's one of my favorite things. But if somebody tells me like, go sit and plant and do gardening, and that's not my thing, that's too much work for me. But I don't know why, for the past 2-3 weeks I've just got curious. You know, I like watching those videos, I like educating myself on how trees and plants and other things grow. But if that's also happening to you, sorry, I went on a tangent there, but if it's also happening to you, that's just going to get deeper. And then follow that heart, you know, follow that inspiration, follow it if you feel drawn to picking up a new hobby which is maybe related to gardening, or maybe trying it something smaller, maybe just one plant. Okay, and do it with intention, do it with love. There's some sort of a karmic cleansing that you're doing with that particular activity. Okay, there's clearly 2 people. If you see in 2 of your cards, there is some sort of a companionship for most of you, and that companionship will go through some test of time. Okay, something that will test your union in the month of July, and hopefully you'll pass it. True relationships, authentic relationships always do. Okay, we're going to move towards moonology and dive deeper into this. Maybe many of us will travel in the month of July because sea, ocean, water, road trip, that's coming up a lot as a collective message. Wow, that literally jumped off. There's a July new moon. If I remember, I'll tell you when it is. Maybe the second half of July, and it literally talks about a new start is coming. Manifestations is strong for this month, pile number 2s. Okay, when I see something on loop in 1 or 2 piles again, then I can kind of say that it's happening with all of us. Some months are potent, are powerful. We know that August has that 888 portal, right? If you are into tarot readings, perhaps for many years now, you've known that there are certain days and dates in the month, in the year, which are powerful portals for manifestation, and 88 is August 8, that is coming up. The fact that this is showing up from the month of July is almost like I'm feeling for this pile, you're preparing yourself for this huge manifestation and blessing, but it's not showing up in the month of July. It's more like it's prep work happening. Okay, it's behind the doors, it's preparations on the go. Okay, that's what I'm feeling for you in the month of July. New moons are a wonderful time, if you don't know that already, to plant intentions of new things, right? Like starting a new hobby. I think I don't know why I wanted to give examples for that. Just starting something new. It's a good time to start something new. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? Moonology, July for my pile number 2. Wow, a fiery climax approaches. October is connected to your month of July. Either something that you've started in the month of previous October, but I strongly feel for you guys, it's more like something you start now in the month of July will give you fruition by the time it's October end, okay, or mid-October. For many of you, this also talks about some sort of an investment or examination or suspense that you're living in, which will play out in your favor, okay? It may initially look like, oh, I'm not getting that ticket, oh, I'm not winning that lottery, or I'm not, you know what I'm trying to say, apply it to where it fits, but you will get it, okay? I'm not getting that board seat, I'm not getting that, whatever it is, right? I think I sometimes give too many examples when the message is pretty obvious. Some sort of a revelation will come, okay? And I think you may not initially like it, but you will eventually like it. Be bold and make the first move. Beautiful. Don't sit there in anxiety if it's giving you too much stress. What was the interview like? What did I clear it? Did I clear it? You don't have to sit there in anxiety. Wow, very opposite to pile number 1s. I told them to just sit and wait and let the answer come. For you, no, take action. Just go for it. If it's a yes, it's a yes. It's a no, it's a no. You'll know. Right? This is a month wherein you don't have to sit and wait. Aries energy very, very strong. Cardinal signs are strong, if you notice that. So Libra, Aries, Capricorn, Cancer. Cancer season is when July is where we are entering. So if you're a Cancer born, if you have strong Cancer placements, strong placements in any of those cardinal signs, those are confirmations for you, my pile number 2, that everything that I'm saying perhaps will be more impactful, more felt for this particular pile, okay? I'm going to get into tarot and then see what bold move. Some of you may be even thinking about a move, like a location change for a very long time now. Go for it, okay? Go start your research. Go figure out how you, where will you stay? How will you do? Something big that you've been planning can actually come to 3D, okay? We have the Empress. This was upright in pile number 1, and it's interesting, it's come out reversed here, okay? Why do I feel like I need to shuffle again? Once again. Sometimes I do that because both the cards came out like right one after the other. And I'll take the message, of course, don't worry. We won't skip the part that this happened in your reading. But I just felt like Spirit wants me to shuffle once more. It's almost like we're not done shuffling and we started picking that up. But that energy of 2s, second 2 of Swords, Empress, did show up for pile number 1. So if you were drawn to pile number 1, or if you were thinking about pile number 1, but you just last minute thought like, nah, we'll go with 2, you may have a message there. Okay, Spirit, we've done our 2 rounds of shuffling. Wow, they really want me to shuffle. We'll go one more time. Okay. And we'll cut this. Okay. Okay. We have the King of Cups. Emotional maturity, feeling emotionally fulfilled, feeling also very creative, by the way. Okay, interesting. Pisces is very relevant for July. This card again has a fish on his neck. Okay, 1 and 2 is perhaps connected. If you were again thinking about 1, go watch it. This is connection of fishes, water. The cards came out. We'll see. Okay, Death. There's a transformation happening. The out with the old, in with the new. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I think I've too many signs here, but I'll still say them. We have the cardinal signs. Cancer is repeating here, if you notice, when we talked about the Cancer season. Scorpio, Death. It's literally moving away from one portal to another. Some of you may literally, like I said, move places, and that changes your, I almost wanted to say the karmic destiny, whatever that means. 2 major arcanas now, and oh my God, what's with this Piscean energy? I mean, do I have a lot of Pisces watching me? Now I'm really curious to know. Number 9 and the Moon. Some deep secrets, some mother wounds coming into place. Some revelation is coming and it will shock you. Okay, like, oh my God, that's the kind of news it is. Okay, depending on what the news and who you're hearing it from, your reaction may vary, but a part of you would go like, oh my God, I'm literally hearing somebody say it like that. Okay. Moon also talks about be conscious of too many mood swings driving your day. Okay, even though you have the King of Cups, which tells me that you're perhaps going to be pretty emotionally sane and grounded, grounding rituals would be really good for you. Taking a walk in the forest or some park or walking barefoot, that kind of keeps you grounded. Hydration is again a message important for July. Dehydration can cause you issues. The wolf spirit always makes me think of the moon card. Hence, you may be a little lone wolf in your own world, making your own things, not really very engaged with the outer world, except for maybe one or two people. Okay, what is with this pile? We're shuffling and we keep pulling major arcanas. It's a powerful month. Leo, strength. Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe, okay, there's a message here. Do you believe that you've overcome everything that you've overcome on your own merit, or do you have that imposter syndrome feeling like I don't deserve good things? I don't know if I can do this on my own. I don't know if this person was not there and if this help didn't come to me. There's a place for gratitude, please. That's not what I mean. You should definitely be grateful for everything and everyone that has helped you. But this combination tells me about trust your instincts. Believe that you deserved it. Okay, believe that you've overcome many things that you potentially struggle with in the past, and they no longer control you, trigger you, or can worry you. Knight of Cups, love is in the air. I hope you guys have watched my previous reading, which was about who will you marry, your significant other, because I'm feeling a lot of love in the month of July here again. Knight of Cups to the King of Cups. Somebody's proposing. Someone's proposing. Come back and tell me if you said yes. Okay, but okay, if it's not romance for you, for many of you, it is literally romancing life. Believing in the goodness of others is a very strong message here. Stop being so cynical. Nobody's out there to get you, right? I need to break that for some of you here. Nobody's conspiring against you. Nobody's constantly thinking about you. Nobody's putting an evil eye on you. Yes, do your spiritual cleanse. Yes, do your salt baths, your grounding and all of that. That's always has its own place. But stop mulling over it. Stop letting that negativity get to you like, oh my God, what if somebody's wishing bad on me? Something bad happens. Nothing's bad happening. Okay, romanticizing life. Poetry may be very relevant for you in the month of July. You may actually get interested into poetry. We can't stop pulling major arcanas for this pile. We have the devil. Look at this. You can't make this up. Can't make this up. How many cards did we pull? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of 78 cards, this pile has drawn so many major arcanas. Capricorn, Leo, Pisces, Scorpio. That's coming up. Don't get obsessive about achieving something that you intuitively know is not yours to keep. What a powerful message. It's good to enjoy something for the time being, but don't get too obsessive about it. Okay? As if you link your identity with it, as if you are clinging too tightly with it. It's okay, let it loose. And you may be surprised that when you let it loose, everything that you're wishing for is actually just coming to you, happening for you. Don't get adamant on a particular way of how it's supposed to look. This could be a relationship, a job, the way you ordered your car to look, even a physical thing for that matter. I don't know why, but every pile today, it's come up, let life surprise you. Okay, you're not in control. None of us are. So why are we even trying to fake it? Why are we even trying so hard to imagine that we're controlling it? Intuition is supremely strong for this pile. Some of you may even get closer to your psychic abilities, your psychic gifts. Divination may start making you, may start feeling very attractive to you. Careful of though, there's this one combination here of devil to the moon, which means sometimes we may, look at where Rahu is placed in your birth chart, the north node, okay? And if you're going through a Rahu dasha, or if you're going through, if you have a very, if you have a what is misplaced? I mean, if you have a, I don't even want to call it problematic, malefic Rahu is functional malefic or functional benefit depending on what your rising is. Don't let your emotions make you feel like what you're thinking is what the reality is. Does that make sense? I'll take 2 steps back. Sometimes the intensity of what we are feeling makes us think that this is the reality of what it is. That's not true. Our emotions are not a spectrum of our truth. Our emotions are just our emotions. They come and they go. They are triggers. They are, yes, a window to what you're perhaps feeling, but they are not the ultimate truth of a situation. So in July, pile number 2 is be mindful that are you making the intensity a litmus test for your reality. Let's say, I'll give you an example. Let's say you meet someone new, and it could be a friend, it could be a romantic interest, it could be a job. You don't instantly feel like, oh, I'm so passionate about this, oh, I really love this, oh, I'm really good at this. That doesn't always mean that it's not meant for you. Sometimes you need to give it a little time, and don't mistake intensity, again I'm saying, as depth, as reality, as truth. Okay, that is a word of caution for you in the month of July. Okay, you could be very, very focused, by the way, on anything that you pick in. This is a month wherein you'll be surprised that, wow, I'm not typically so disciplined, but look at me doing this consistently. So if you've been trying to get consistent on something, this is a wonderful month. Okay, strength to the devil. You can fight those battles, those urges, those addictions, if you put your mind to it. There's a lot of fiery energy here, even though there's a lot of water, by the way. So there's a lot of action, and action inspired from emotion and creativity, but just the word of caution, anything in too much can be a little problem. That's all that the devil is warning you from. Okay, if you meet somebody new, don't like first month, first date, start planning and dreaming and thinking about, oh, how this wedding is going to be. That is the too much of the aspect. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Don't build castles, live in the moment, ground yourself, listen to your intuition, hydrate, romanticize life, but stay light, and wishes will flow. It's a wonderful time if you have very strong water sign placements, by the way. For both pile number 1 and 2, that water sign energy is very, very strong. So I have to say that. Okay, you may meet somebody, or you may befriend somebody who's deeply psychic and even a past life connection for you in the month of July. Let's see if I've covered everything or if there's anything left. Do not lend money to anyone in the month of July. This is not a spread which I would recommend anybody, like looking at it, like if somebody gives you money, take it. Like if you get some gifts, if somebody wants to do you a favor, go ahead, take it. This is a month of receiving financial support rather than giving financial support, because you may not get that money back. I mean, you can give it away if you're okay with, like, it's a charity, or you don't care if the friend returns it back to you. But if you're sensing something fishy in that financial deal, step away, take your time, and don't proceed. Okay, if you're feeling it intuitively, go ahead, because your intuition is strong. Okay, okay, wow, I said a lot of messages, right? 1 second, I'm trying to bring this together. Your intuition is strong, but know the discernment in intuition versus emotion, right? Intuition is not very loud, it's not very intense, it's just flow, right? So what you're feeling light about is perhaps the truth and a good path to go. What you're feeling intensely joyful, intensely upset about is not the road. This is not the time to act on it. I hope I gave you that clarity loud and clear. If so far you've stuck around with me and this has helped you, I want you guys to leave me 2 little moons, okay? Moon emoji in the comment section below that tells me that my pile number 2s are still with me, they've enjoyed this, that tells other people who are with you that, hey, all that intense emotion that you're feeling, we are all humans and we are feeling it together, okay? And if you are my water moons, which is Cancer moon, Scorpio moon, Pisces moon, high five, I see you. What a wonderful month. And it's funny I picked this pile with you. Wow, Uddi ki taakat. This is the ashes, you know, like when we burn incense in front of Sai. Sai is the miracle worker. Use that Uddi. If you are somebody who believes in Sai Baba, there's this Uddi that you get from his temple. Put it on your put it on your forehead every day, and that would really help you. That would really keep you aligned, keep your crown chakra and your third eye chakra very open. You can see the truth, you can feel connected to the truth, you feel connected to the divine. That is that message coming in here. If you don't really have much connection to Sai, any god, okay, just pray to any god, light an incense, whichever deity or spirit or whatever you believe in, and then keep that ash with you, put it on your forehead, and you would sense that, you know, sense of connection. Okay, there's something changing. That's 2 cards here that is talking about harvest. I'd be interested to know if you're somebody who plans or dreams of farming, okay, because I feel like some of you here have this dream, like, I want to buy a farm and I want to become an organic farmer, and I'm channeling into that energy. Anyhow, but that's not the case. There is something that is shifting. Let the shift happen. Out with the old, in with the new. We talked about it. Death, wow, I want to almost switch into Hindi. But anyhow, seasons, change, that's life. Change is the only confirmed thing. Let that new beginning happen. Let that ending happen, because change, cyclical. Do you see this infinity sign? Yeah, this is the one that she wears it. Infinity sign. We keep doing this loop over and over again. And if you're not getting too attached to it, then it's fine. If you are, then you're in that devil trap. Okay? Wow. It's time to celebrate. This card literally talks about you have enough reasons to celebrate. Focus on what is going good for you. If you feel emotionally too heavy, if you feel emotionally too drained, just literally make a gratitude list, pile number 2. I think this pile will deeply benefit from a gratitude list. Look at that. You're supposed to stay in the present moment. Think about what's going right in your life repeatedly in the month of July, and you'd see that it amplifies, because I can sense that many of you would go through certain transformations, certain changes that would keep you a little floaty. It's almost like you're not feeling very safe, very grounded. Even if good things are happening, you're freaking out. And in those moments, I want you to write a gratitude list. I want you to walk on the forest bare feet. I said that and we saw that card. That's why I was showing you that. And it's a beautiful month. Good things are coming your way. Believe it. Okay? I want you to claim that message. Good things are coming my way. Write it on the comment section. Good things are coming my way. Say it out loud 3 times and feel it. Feel that energy. Okay? We will wrap this with some self-care guidance. How can you take care of yourself? How do you feel more aligned to the blessings that are coming your way in the month of July? By the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, I invite you to join me there. I keep planning I'm going to do more readings there, but I promise you July is when we kick that back again, okay? Sweet treat. I don't know why it made me think of your mom. Cook something for your mother. It's going to really make you very happy. Okay, instead of her cooking something for you, cook something for your mother. This is a cute message. Okay, you'll feel sweet, but literally sometimes if you're feeling down, it's okay to treat yourself with that chocolate or whatever you like. Energy work, we talked about this. Your crown chakra, your third eye chakra is supremely activated. You need to balance it with your lower chakras. Breath work, chakra meditation, aligning yourself using crystals, whichever way you want to work with. Okay, but energy work, and if you do it, you would literally get personal psychic downloads. You don't need to watch a tarot reading or do much. Universe wants to speak to you. Allow it to speak to you. Make an altar. Comes to your ancestors or any deity that you want to connect with. Spirituality is very strongly coming on for you as a self-care ritual. More like making it an everyday thing. 10 minutes of chakra healing. Go to YouTube, you'll find multiple readings. Start that. Make an altar, sit in front of it. Maybe some of you are very drawn or connected to the energy of Kali. I'm sensing that with this pile. So if you are, that's a message. Oh, there's one message I want to say because it's coming in. Some of you are a little conflicted that I've always prayed to XYZ God. I've always been a devotee of XYZ religion, okay? And now you're feeling a pull towards something different. Follow that heart. Dude, it's all the same. All the gods are the same. So if you're feeling some sort of a inspiration, some sort of a curiosity, some sort of a connection, you're not cheating the previous god. Some of us have this problem of, oh, I'm going to cheat this god if I pray to this other god. No, all gods are same. Okay, you're feeling connected to a particular energy because you're drawn to it. So let it flow through you. Okay. Beautiful messages here. I have to give you one more message. Wow, Spirit feels like as if it doesn't want to talk. Stop talking. Diwali is relevant here. Something good is coming for you this Diwali. Okay. Tell me what it was if you remember it and if you keep making notes. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Wishing you a wonderful July. And if you've liked this, please don't forget to hit that like button. Don't exit the video without hitting that like button. If I gave you some value, that's a little bit of an exchange that we can definitely deserve. Take care. I always love you. Bye-bye. My pile number 3 is last but not the least. I asked if you had asked me which pile to go with. I would have said 3 and 2s. And we are looking at your runes here. Wow. First of all, it's 2 in the night when I'm recording this. So all you can do, a little bit of help, a little bit of motivation, is hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, because 70% of my users who are watching my repeat videos are not subscribed. Why are you watching my repeat videos if you're not subscribed? So subscribe and hit that like button. Okay, let's do this. July for, okay, this came like this. Are you a mother of pets, of literally two-leg beings? If you are a mother, or if you've wanted to be a mother, or if you're thinking about motherhood, this first message that I want to talk about is this is a beautiful, fertile month. Okay, if you have pets who you consider as your children, it's a wonderful month when you'll get a lot of time to spend with them. Okay, you're feeling very connected to whoever you consider your child. Okay, and this includes, let's never forget, our inner child. Okay, if you are somebody who has a deep connection with your mother, you will get a lot of time to spend with your mother. That's the first message. Second, prayers, gratitude, meditation, praying, and not praying because you want something. Praying because you're really feeling connected. Praying because you feel good when you pray. Okay, leave me a namaste emoji if you are somebody who has that connection to divine, like I do. Like sometimes I just pray because it just helps me clear my mental fog. I don't want anything. I'm not trying to manifest something. I'm not trying to do some spell work or something. Just praying in itself, bringing my hands together and just giving away my worries helps. And if you're somebody like that, I want to know. Leave me a namaste emoji if you have that connection. Don't write anything else, just leave me namaste. So I know you're somebody who experiences that, okay? That's our soul tribe. That's our little secret for everybody else to not know. Okay, moving ahead. There's an integration here. Do you see there's a namaste, which means bringing our two sides together, our right and the left, our parasympathetic, I keep forgetting the other one. And this is also looking at each other in integration. If some of you have been deep into shadow work, kudos. So am I. I love doing it. I'm making progress. Some days high, some days not. Whatever shadow work, whatever inner healing you're doing, you're going to start seeing the fertile aspect of it, which means, let's say you have anger issues, or let's say you have vulnerability issues. Whatever is the shadow side of you that you're working with and you're integrating, you're not trying to shun it away, you're integrating, you're understanding it, you're going to start seeing the change, the tangible change in what it makes in your external world. How you engage with people, how people receive you, how that connection is coming together. Okay, this is also a power-packed pile when it comes to creation and creativity of any sort, right? So when I said mother, it doesn't always have to be a being. Sometimes it's your startup project. Sometimes it's your that one passion project, that one Insta page that you've been thinking of going live with, but you just never get to. July is the month, and I strongly feel this could also be the full moon when you go for it. Okay, some of you may literally receive some gifts, okay, which make you feel like, oh, I'm so lucky, oh, people love me. You're feeling loved, and it's not love because somebody is making loud gestures. You just know that you're divinely connected. You just know that someone's taking care of you. That someone could be God, that someone could be your father, that someone could be your mother. You just feel taken care of. Okay, that's the energy that we kick off July with, or that's the energy that you can repeatedly tap into, because it's a frequency that you're very aligned with right now. Okay, taking care of yourself, integrating yourself, not shaming yourself. Something that you've often shamed yourself for is in the month of July, when you go like, no, I'm done being so upset at myself, I'm done judging myself so hard for it. It's okay, I'm human. I don't have to be perfect. I don't always have to be 10 on 10. I can be a 7 on 10 and still be loved and be loving towards others. Okay, powerful creative energy. I repeatedly want to say that. Anything that you want to create, anything that you want to give birth to, any idea, any concept, any theory, go for it. Okay, your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. This happens in the month of November. So something that you're doing in July, an inception, a creation. Maybe some of you have already created something, but you're just chilling. You're thinking like the money is just going to come on its own. Like, I don't have to make any emails, I don't have to make any phone calls, I don't have to do anything, and it's just going to flow. So this is a month wherein action is as important as all the vision boards and all the manifestations that you're doing and all the prayers. The prayers are powerful, but are you taking some tangible action towards it? That is the message here. Okay, wow, the green color is showing up repeatedly. So connect with the energy of green. Plants, wear the color green. The color green is lucky for you. You are good enough. See, integration. There's some sort of a shadow work. You're forgiving yourself. You're becoming more compassionate towards yourself, which makes you more compassionate towards other people, towards your family members, towards the people you work with. You just realize that, you know what, mistakes are the only thing that are a given. Okay, so let's just chill. Yeah, so you're chilling a little bit on that aspect of I'm enough. That means other people are also perhaps enough in whatever they're doing. It's a very short life. Those kind of thoughts cross your mind. Okay, wonderful. Whenever Virgo shows up, it's an energy of service. It's an energy of doing something for other people, and then you feel even more enough, right? Like if I can make a little bit of an impact in someone's life, then I'm good. Then my life is meaning something. That's how humans are naturally attuned. Yeah. So philanthropy, charity, that is going to be a solace for you. 2 full moons here, which definitely talks about something coming into completion, birthing again something. The word birthing is repeatedly coming in for you with these full moon energies as well. The full moon in Virgo happens in the month of February, which is, by the way, what also showed up for pile number 1. If you were drawn to pile number 1, that is a confirmation. Nothing will come of this situation. If you're anxious about something, or if you're too excited about something, in both cases, look at the amount of full moons, guys. 10th of July is significant for us as a collective. I personally do a Satyanarayan Puja at my home every Guru Purnima. So something is coming together, okay? But there's something that you've dramatized in your mind, okay? Like, if it's a good thing, then you're thinking as if your whole world will change the moment you marry this person. All your problems will be solved the moment you get the job. You know how like we see like one thing is going to be the solution to everything? That's not true. That's number 1. Same way, the fear that you may have around something is also not true. Like, if this doesn't happen, then we are doomed. If that doesn't happen, then I'm a failure. No. It's nothing is happening in so much of extreme. Bring yourself back to the here and now. You're still in the making. If you're asking, is there something definitive as an answer? The answer is no. It's still being created. It's still being brought into action. And a lot of action, a lot of planning is actually needed from your end in order to even decide where is this water going to flow. Whatever that water or whatever the outcome is, okay? A lot of these tarot readings in general, this is why personal readings are, which I've not started yet, by the way. I'm still kind of not there after Carbo's death. Carbon was my dog. I can't make myself do personal readings yet, but we will get to it when we get to it, okay? Anyhow, but if you want a personal reading, this is a good time to get it, okay? From somebody else, even if it's not me, that's what I mean. All right, July. What is July bringing for my pile number 3? Thank you, Spirit. What is July bringing for my pile number 3s? 2 of Pentacles. We have opportunities to create multiple sources of income. This also came in pile number 1, by the way. So watch pile number 1 if you were drawn to it and you last minute flipped to pile number 3. There's also 2 conflicting sides of you that is repeatedly showing up pile number 3s. I hope you can realize that. You are also this, but you're also that, and you can hold space for 2 conflicting truths. That is something I'm personally working with as well. So I'm not surprised it's showing up in one of my readings. We can hold 2 contradictory truths about ourselves, about our feelings, about the world, and not feel like, oh, I'm a hypocrite, oh, that means I don't know, oh, that means I'm confused. No, sometimes there are just 2 truths about one thing and we have to be okay with it. Make sense? 10 of Swords. Something has ended. I don't think it's ending in this month. Something has ended. The worst is over. You have to let it go. Whatever has ended, that is still in the shadow of you. Some of you, it's literally a back pain that's also coming back, okay, by the way. But something has ended, something is done with, let it go. And whatever ended, whatever didn't work out, if it really, really hurt you, I still want you to know that you were not less. You were not less good enough for it. You were not short of something that you didn't deserve it. Does that make sense? Wheel of, okay, I really now want to push pile number 3s. Go watch pile number 1s because their underlying message was Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like they're one step ahead of you. So if you want to peekaboo into what comes after this reading, maybe that's pile number 1 for you, okay? The wheel has 4 fixed signs, okay? Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus, okay? And we have the Taurus energy here, by the way. Something without you even trying, by just this integration that you've done, and we'll look at those cards in a bit, with this integration that you've done is coming, the tables are just turning in your favor, if that makes sense, okay? If you can just take 2-3 practical steps, you will see like, oh my God, I just did 2 things and I didn't expect it to have this impact. Some of you are literally attracting a guru. Sitting in this pose is one of the ways, by the way, that you can channel your body's energy. You see, cross-legged, both of them, and that mudra. I always notice how it is. This one-legged posture, standing in the tree pose of the yoga, you will feel connected, you will feel centered. Okay, there's some sort of a guidance that you receive in this month of July. If you're seeking a guidance, financial guidance, spiritual guidance, some sort of a guru, some sort of a tried and tested way, and a plan is in making. There are 2 cards now which talk about planning. Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You may be at the nascent stage of it, very preliminary stages of planning something, okay, but keep walking, keep going. You're going on the right path. I'm like literally feeling like I'm pushing somebody. Keep going, you're on it. Ace of Swords, clarity will come through action, not by thinking. Okay, sometimes as a clairsentient and a clairaudient, sometimes the whispers come very soft. Like you can hear a message, but you think that it's a voice in your head. Sometimes you've already said a sentence and you don't even know who said it. Just this sentence that I said, clarity comes through action and not through thinking. It's almost like I didn't feel like I said it. Somebody just said it through me. Okay? And that was a very channeled message for you. Pile number 3s. Whatever clarity, whatever answers, whatever gifts, whatever fertility, whatever things that you're thinking, they need a plan. You can't sit and think it. You can't sit and think your way out of life. You'll have to do your way out of life. You'll have to make those mistakes. Okay? And know when you're scared that you've already made your worst mistakes. If I today tell you, pile number 3s, if I give you this permission, if I give you this assurance that you have already made the worst mistakes of your life, how would you feel? You'd feel free, hopefully, like, oh, that's it. I've done whatever the worst I could do. Now how would you act? In the month of July, I want you to act from that space. If somebody walks into you, if God walks into your door through today and tells you, whatever biggest mistake you could have made, whatever had to break you has already been lived by you. Now I hope you would live more fearlessly, boldly, right? Not sit in that anxiety and simmer. 6 of Swords reversed. This tells me in your mind, you're replaying something that is giving you anxiety, stress, catastrophic thoughts, which is actually over. It's not there anymore. It's almost like a past trauma, and I'm not belittling your trauma. Please don't misunderstand this message. I understand it. I've lived it. Nobody better than me understands, like, something could have been done to us decades ago, and our body may still react to it like it's happening to us here and now. Our minds may go back to that moment and act like it's happening to me again. But all that this gentle message is trying to tell you, darlings, you're already over it. You've lived it. It's done. Allow yourself to move ahead. Next time that trigger comes, that moment comes, take that guidance, maybe this guidance from this message, and remember that you can take different action. You can make different choices. Okay? For some of you, this is an ancestral mother wound. We talked about that mother connection. Maybe you and generations after you have done something in a certain way. Again, a Hierophant has a dogmatic energy here. And you are the person, you're the portal who can break it. For many of you, this is financial abundance. I say that because I'm holding the Queen of Pentacles for a while now. So let's talk about this. Very strong Pentacles and Swords here, if you notice. So Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, those zodiac seasons. And if you have those placements in your birth chart, wherever those placements fall, those are significant for you in the month of July. Same way, air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Those placements, wherever they fall, they're relevant for you. You're building abundance, my love, in the month of July. Some of you will literally win a lottery, but of course, that's only 1% of us. The lottery could, of course, be of knowledge, by the way, which in itself is a priceless gift, right? Some of you may have the lottery of clarity. How will I make the money that I want? How will I make the house that I want? What is the financial planning that I've been doing? There is a lot of planning and a lot of action balanced for you in the month of July. For your profession, this is a wonderful month, by the way. Okay? For your career, for your money, your finances, your tangible material goals, beautiful month. We have the earth sign, which is literally the material signs. We have the queen here, come on, the Hierophant here, who's telling you to go the tried and tested ways. This is not a month to go invest in crypto, okay, or invest in penny stocks. I'm not a financial advisor. That disclaimer stays in my readings, but you know, I'm reading the cards, okay? This is not a month for you to gamble exactly. Whatever gambling is needed, fate is already doing it for you, right? That is the message here. Good month for planning, good month for investments, good month for long-term planning, good month for taking care of your physical body and healing a lot of your trauma, integrating you're this and that, and sitting in peace knowing that I can be 2 things at the same time. In fact, I can be more than 2 things. I can be 17 things at the same time, and that just means I have more layers. That's it. Okay? And let's move towards what Sai guidance has. If you have so far enjoyed this, if I've given you clarity, if this has helped you, inspired you, please leave me a tree emoji in the comment section below. Green is the color for you in the month of July. That's a clear, lucky color showing up. I think I've repeatedly said 10th of July is relevant for us as a collective, not surprised. And we have 5th of July, 2nd of July, 6th of July as some other dates that may be relevant for this file. Okay, let's see what Sai Baba wants to tell us. Same message came in for pile number 1. I can't repeat enough times. Go watch pile number 1. Be assertive with yourself, with your boundaries. Don't be apologetic for loving money. Don't be apologetic for taking time out to take care of your body. Just in simple words, don't be apologetic. Wow, my name is Dwitiya. And every time I see this card, I love it because my Insta handle, I think, is Dwitiya. But anyway, nobody is like you. That is the message to remember. You are enough. This is a wonderful month to do, by the way, mirror work, pile number 3s. What is mirror work? Looking into the mirror and saying certain affirmations repeatedly, okay? And you would see a shift in your 3D. It happens. I've tested it. Always works. Okay? You just have to be patient for like 7 days, 10 days. You kind of internalize it. But there's a message of you don't try to copy another person. Don't try to compare your life with somebody else in the month of July. They are in their own path. They have their own struggles. You don't even know what they're going through. So whoever you're looking at and you're thinking, oh, what a lucky person, I never got this chance. You have so much so much abundance, so many opportunities, so many gurus who want to work with you. Focus there. Nobody is you, is your superpower. So don't hide behind something. Don't be performative. Be yourself. The peacock energy or the peacock animal spirit is also showing up for you in my mind. So research about it. Maybe after this reading, go read about it in ChatGPT. Be the light you want to see in the world. Be the lighthouse for someone else. If you're feeling very down in the month of July, if you're feeling low any moment of time, try and make somebody else happy for that moment. Not because you're a people pleaser, not that kind of happiness. Like, make somebody poor smile, make a dog smile, feed a stray. Do something good that brings in more goodness, more light into this world. I don't know why I'm feeling drawn to give you guys 1 extra card, so I will. Oh, that flew off. Everything has a life cycle. This again brings me back to this ending. If you're questioning, why didn't I get the closure? I deserved answers. I deserved better. I deserved this, I deserved that. Yes. I'm not denying. You, of course, deserve it all. But the fact that it didn't come to you is not a punishment. The fact that it didn't come to you doesn't mean you need to go chase it. You need to be your own light, your own closure, and know that everything in life is cyclical. That's what Baba's message is. So if something needs to go, let it go. Okay? And he will use you as a vessel in this month to be the light in other people's life. And that's a beautiful blessing, by the way. That is the karmic... goodie that I think we all came here to collect. Okay, being the light for somebody else, being the joy in someone else's life, not at the cost of your own happiness. That's not goodness. That's just a breeding ground for resentment. But from a place of giving because you can, from a place of being because you can. Okay, you would be very inspiring to many people because of the journey that you've had in the month of July. Okay, maybe other people get to know your story, maybe you write a book, maybe you share it in a podcast, something you share out with the world and it inspires other people. Connect with fire. This full moon, burn away your fears, burn away the past, do some cord cutting ritual. Okay, there's enough that you would find as a context. I'm not going into a deeper conversation around what is cord cutting, but do some cord cutting with the past, with whatever holds you back, whatever negativity you have. Be still. It is a month that will overwhelm you many times, file number 3s. I don't sugarcoat it. So it's a month that will overwhelm you for one reason or the other. Deep emotions, intense emotions, something or the other keeps coming back again and again. Literally the Shavasana, the yoga Shavasana, just lying down on the ground and looking at the ceiling fan or closing your eyes and just focusing on your breath is how you take care of yourself this month. One more card. How do you take care of yourself? I mean, come on. Grounding, root chakra. Walk on the grass barefoot connect to the energy of Earth. The number 4 has shown up twice, which brings me to your Saturnian energy. If you have a strong Saturn, you're going through a Saturn Mahadasha, you're ruled by an Aquarius or a Capricorn rising. Saturn is important here. Saturn's transit is affecting you in the month of July. Okay, and how do you neutralize it or connect with it or align with it? Connect to trees, connect to nature. Again, the color green, I can't repeat it enough times, sounding like a broken record now. And walk on the grass barefoot. If you don't have grass access anywhere, maybe just visit a park, sit down in the evening and just don't do anything. Don't scroll your phone. Just be, just present, just be still. I hope I've given you some guidance, some clarity. Your message was very clear. Action is how you will receive clarity. Action is what you need as much as you need planning. If you've stayed with me all the way till the end of this reading, do not forget to hit that like button. That little like goes a long way for me. Wishing you a wonderful July. If you want further readings, if you enjoy my readings, there's a timeless reading playlist. Go watch it and I will see you in your next reading. Good night. Bye bye.